Welcome to the Keyforge Premier League, hosted by the Crazy Killing Machine Network. This is Jupiter from Manlius, and I'm back today with an episode that I am hyped for, right? I have Z versus Rodion, and both are 2-0-2-0 for the first two rounds of the tournament. So they're both have not suffered a single loss yet. So how good is this going to be? I don't know. Maybe it isn't going to be great, but maybe it is. But this is a Group A matchup of the two top people. Group A is all over the place, wide open, a lot of 1-1s, like so much good talent in there. And they're just like, it's just every given Sunday, like in a football term, right? Like it's like you show up to play, you play, and you hope you do well because the people you're playing against are bringing just as much energy, and that's for all the groups, right? But Group A is the one that I know most of the people, and I'm excited to see the results as they come through. So let's take a peek at where they're at right now. And all right, let's see. I'm getting feedback from them right now. Doo, 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 doo. All right, so the game is up, and we are gonna go check it out. So here we go into the network. TCO, here I come. And we're gonna see what happens here as the battle of the Brutuses. This is going to be epic, epic, epic. All right, watch. All right. All right, so I'm going to have them give me 1 second so we can take a look at what decks are being played here. I'll open both up so we don't have to wait as long. And it looks like, let's see, Rodion is playing Guinevere and Z is playing Clay. Okay, so let's look at Z's deck first. Clay of Ratborn. Clay of Ratborn. What do we got here? We got Starline, Shadows, and Logos. We have Captain Vale double Quixelstone deck. So he's putting people in a headlock, folks. Pretty interesting. So I'm guessing this is going to have a high amber count from what I see. There's not as much capture and stuff, but there's a lot of denial, right? Actually, there is a pretty good amount of amber control here with the Franz and everything else too. But the Tachyon Pulse, interesting. Chan's Blaster rotating around, like lots of speed through the logo suite, lots of archiving with the memory chips and the. Well, there's not that much archiving. The memory chip is the main archiving tool. So this deck is like really odd, like because the double Quixelstone just looks like it's a pain in the butt. And there's like some really cool creatures that he could put under the Quixelstone, but for the most part, he's just looking to deal with them with all these like spot removals, wild wormholes, and just like a high attrition of amber value. So we'll see how that plays out. It's definitely an interesting choice. Like probably very hard for people to play, but Z probably knows exactly how to get the most out of it. So here's the deck that Rodion is playing, Guinevere Phoenix Robotica. And this is a Mars logo Shadows. Um, Key Abduction, I see, is in there. So, but there's also Martian Worm or Collector Worms and stuff. So, like the Key Abduction isn't really super, but it's pretty good. Like, there's plenty of Mars creatures to get value off of. He does have like the super logos, like dig and play into other houses thing going on. He has Eureka, which is a card I absolutely love. Professor Sutterkin's pretty amazing. Librarian. So his logos is really the deck manipulating style logos, and then we have like the Ronnie wristlocks and the just a very standard shadows package here. So this is going to be interesting, and we're going to see what the boys got to go, and we're going to tell them to get off and run. Let's see what they do. So open hands so we can see what's going on. This is going to be great. All right, let's get these lined up so that you guys can get the archive info. And this game is underway. The Battle of the Behemoths. And we see in the beginning hand for Rodion, 2 helper bots, a Sutterkin, Yancey, an Umbra, Shadow Maul, and Special Delivery. That's a pretty solid starting hand. And then on the other side, we see Z drawing his Quixel Stone like right off the start. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's not how he leads out here and just keeps him from getting a lot of value off of playing creatures. But we will see. We'll see what happens here. There's the Sutterkin. No real immediate answer, but there is an answer in a Quixel Stone because the Quixel Stone will definitely put a break on his ability to drop more creatures and make Sutterkin at like a higher value. So good on that play. Instant hit the brakes right there. Quixel Stone in the game right off the bat. So Z is already playing his game and making Rodion have to deal with that. And the thing is with Rodion's deck is that there really isn't a way for him to wait. He has Destroy Them All, so he can kill one Quixel Stone with a Destroy Them All, but that's not going to be enough because there's 2 of them in the deck. So we'll see how long it takes for Z to draw the backup, and if it gets there before the Destroy Them All gets there. And then even if not, like you still play the second Quixel Stone, right? Because the Destroy Them All only will kill one of the 2. So the Quixel Stone will be on permanently once both of them hit the ground. All right, so we see the slow game. This is the game that's going to drag a little bit. But again, we see like Amber Pips and Amber Manipulation on Z side with Hugger Mugger, no safety in numbers, like the Fran, the Molina, the Chen, the Suit to make it even more annoying. But we do see like a lot of artifacts on Rodion's side that will do damage to creatures, so he has a way of kind of manipulating the creatures out as well with by playing these like special deliveries and long fuse mines and stuff. So this game is really going to just come down to who gets like better lines put into play. I'm curious to see this game because this game is really mind-blowing to me already. This has to go to the limit, right? There's no way this goes that this doesn't go to time. But we'll see, I guess. We'll see the tricks. Oh, you know what? You guys probably want to watch this, right? Doo-doo. See, this is the things I don't like about being on this kind of network. So you guys haven't like missed much, honestly, but you've seen Quixel Stones played and basically them going back and forth, just kind of jabbing at each other and playing. But we do see the discard pile getting deeper there, and we see the discard pile here. So you get an idea of what has been played as you catch up, because I'm silly and got wrapped up in things. That means you guys didn't even get to see the lists. So let me show you the lists here. Guinevere Phoenix Aerobatica versus Clay of Ratborn. Clay of Ratborn is a double Quixelstone deck that has Captain Villa Jericho and a couple other cool tricks and stuff, but it's really just gonna be patient and consistent under the Quixelstone. So it's basically living that Quixelstone dream. And you see with Guinevere, it wants to go fast. He wants to drop creatures, and Quixelstone pretty much just says no. You aren't going to drop creatures. And Quixelstone is really good in the meta now with all the Dark Amber Vault like mutant rush decks that are out there. So Quixelstone is a solid choice. Music brought to you by the Bass Rebels. Free to play music on Spotify. You just have to give them props in your stream notes. So There we see some archiving go down with the memory chips. The Jar Google comes out, and we're gonna see like one of the Shadows cards go under it. Yep. Does he play the Universal Keylock here? Yes, he does. So this game is not going to go at a breakneck speed, but we see Rodion trying to gain advantage by using these Professor Sutterkins to just keep building a hand as he searches for his destroy them all. I think you have to reap here, right? Then when he reaps, he has the option to clear the board with standardized testing. He can literally kill everything on the board, including the Jar Google. So that could be interesting to see if he chooses to do that. I don't think there's a reason to do that at this point because the board is pretty solid for him with the Sutterkins. If he waits till next turn, he can go back into Logos, use his Eureka, and then use his Sutterkins again. I don't think there's a rush here to use the standardized testing. He might disagree with me. Yeah, I think I like it better at 90. My OCD wants that space to be separated between my artifacts and cards. Yeah, so you can't even see the enchantments. They're already getting put behind the other cards. So the key costs 9, so nobody's making a key yet. As Rodion is asked to answer Z, who now has an encounter suit and a ward, so now his standardized testing is even less good. Eureka. Archives Extinction and Miasma. Probably both good cards to archive at this point. So we're going to see an Igor here next, I believe. Get the value of a look. Does he use the special delivery to remove the ward to then use the standardized testing here? That's probably not a bad idea. Because that encounter suit seems like it could get pretty dirty quickly. See the Harlan Mindlock steal the Molina. Interesting. And he discards the standardized testing. I can't imagine that he thinks that Harlan Mindlock is going to last very long here. But maybe he does feel that way. See the swindle go into the archive. Both archives loading up with shadows. As should be, right? Like, you should definitely have the shadows going. So now you see the Harlan Mindlock go down with the Thorium Plasmate, and the Molina jumps back to this side of the board, and he no longer can deal with it. It's going to be there for a while because of the encounter suit. I don't know if that was a missed opportunity not to kill her. But with that said, Rodion is at 1 key, and the universal key lock is moved. So he did get to his goal of making a key. There's the destroy them all as well, so that's a good sign for him as well. Little does he know, though he should have looked at the deck list, that Z is sitting on his Tachyon Pulse as well. And that Tachyon Pulse can actually get some work done, like if it was to go off in a couple turns here before he gets to use that special delivery. It will exhaust his creature, though. It's a very strong card. Interesting. So he leaves the Quicklestone on the board as he feels that he can manage his way around the Quicklestone. They're both sitting at 1 amber, and Rodion has 2 extra amber. They both have 1 key. This game is full of awkward. Captain Val Jericho. And there's the spike trap. Before I could even get it out of my mouth that that's what was probably going to happen. That's what happened. And here comes the discarding of the Tachyon Pulse. There's the second Quixelstone. So now there's no way for the Quixelstone to disappear for quite a long time. So we're playing under Quixelstone probably the rest of this round. Extinction can't hit artifact, right? Yeah, choose a creature. Destroy that creature and each creature that shares a trait with it. Rodion taking his time, trying to navigate this. Mm-mm-mm. There's a second Quixel Stone just to make sure that there's a Quixel Stone for a long time. This is where Z's going to try to take advantage of his pips. It's a good time for him to pick up his archive though and swindle, I would think. Like, that would put some pressure on Z. So I do foresee Rodion going into Shadows next turn. Does he pop that swindle? Maybe. It's not a bad move next turn. He's going in the logos. He's going to try to dig. Going to do away with some of those creatures on the other side too with this twin bolt. Oh, he kills his own creature. Interesting. It's basically just making it so that Rodion can't play any extra creatures. That's great. There's a swindle. Take the 3. Pay us. Swindle is actually very good against this this deck. What is Z going to? How is he going to catch back up now? That's the question. I don't think it's an easy task. The logo's plant. Miasma. So right now Rodion is just trying to basically put in Amber Pips and get his work in to get to 6. So if he can get to 6, he feels he can win. Z gonna dig with his Igor? Nope, Z concedes, so 60 minutes. "60 minutes. So we wait for round 2. We got lucky and Z got to go first, and now, like, watch, we're not gonna get it back. Hey. Looks like Z wants to go second. Yeah, he actually typed it in the chat. Come on, why is the password not working? Do 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 do. Password's wrong. Here we go. He doesn't want to go first, so he's gonna just have to restart again. See if we can get it right. Let Rodion go first, please. We're going for a record. Going for the record. Record so far is 7 that I've seen. For the record. we got there? Good luck, have fun as much as you can with a double Quixel Stone deck. Yeah. Not too sure how much fun a double Quixel Stone deck is, but so let's see how this turns out. With Z shooting right at the bat, he's going for Amber because he knows his deck can't stop this charge, the Amber charge. Wild Wormhole into a Kymor Eclipse. No, he discards it. Never mind. What did the Wild Wormhole hit? I don't know. There was no Wild Wormhole played yet. Oh, never mind. I got ahead of myself. Kymor Eclipse discarded, and then he plays Breaker Hill and Spike Trap to gain an Amber and go up to 1 Amber. Z sits at 3. Goes Logos. He's going to try to take advantage of not having a Quixel Stone in play yet. He's going to steal that Breaker Hill. It's pretty sweet. Drop down some more things to irritate. Maybe he's able to help her bot in a Nancy gang as well. So interesting lineup. Still no Quixel Stone on the other side, so that's crazy. You see a Logo's turn. Let's see if the Wild Wormhole can find a Quixel Stone. And he does. He hits the Quixel Stone off the Wild Wormhole. He had a 1 in 12.5 chance hitting that. Well done. Fatality. Now he has to find a way to get the board state back under control. Because right now, that's not happening. The thing is that Z can actually run his Harlan into like one of his guys and give back the Breaker Hill and make room to add another creature if so he desired. So that would be interesting to see. So I think he Sutterkins goes Logos here. Sutterkins gets more value in his hand. Yeah, and then could start playing some shenanigans. Helper bot and a Igor. Interesting. I think you run the Harlan into one of his creatures, let it die, like in the Hapsis maybe, let it die, and then like give him back his Breaker Hill in order to play. I think I would want to play the helper bot into the long fuse mines. I think that would be I think that would be my line. And then he could play the Igor as well. I guess he could play the Igor first if he wanted to see what was going on, and then he could make the option of running the helper bot into something. Alright. Yep, long fuse mines. Good play. Now he could even give up the special delivery and get rid of that breaker hill if he wanted to. I don't know if it's worth it, but yep, looks like he's going to. Good riddance. Z making some good plays here, folks. Making the most out of this deck. But we'll see what the response will be, because going into Logos to drop the universal key lock and then reaping wouldn't be bad here. Wouldn't be great either though. So like I don't know like where this goes, but he could also just play Star Alliance, play the Jericho. It's not as easy to do it that way. You can't get to the key lock with the Jericho the way the board is right now. So I think it's just play Logos, trade off a little bit, get the battle lines down a little bit, and then to prevent him from reaping, add the universal key lock. He could even fight to make sure that he can't reap like straight to 9, like by taking away one Shadows creature and one of the Logos creatures, which I would recommend Sutterkin being the one that gets taken away. He does go Logos. He does play the universal key lock. He's going to eat the Sutterkin. Now you just reap with the engineer. Like you don't want to take anything else off the board here. Well done. Well done. And he is at 6, but again, his universal key lock says, no siree, not going to happen for ye. This is going to be a Mars turn, I think, on Z's part. That Mars needs Amber, could be good. Yeah, that or he could go Shadows and fight a little bit on the board. Get some value. Yep, and drops, and he's going to upgrade to a Yancey gang here. Trades out his Ronnie for the Yancey. Very good. He could go into Star Alliance here, use his spike trap to weed himself down so that he can make his Jericho valid to come back and use like the Igor or the Festering Blow. Could be actually pretty devastating because the Festering Blow could do in the no, I can't actually kill these guys, so that's not great, but here comes the Logos plant. Pestering Blow on the Logos plant. Not really a reason to keep the Logos plant. There's the encounter suit. So he puts the blaster on the Chance blaster on Navigator Ali and the encounter suit on Jericho. That Logos plant coming out actually kind of screwed up that flip. And that Logos plant came off the Jar Google, so I'm guessing he forgot that the Logos plant was after the Jar Google. Because I can't imagine that the Jar Google or the Logos plant was the end game there. So now we see that we are moving into that. Very interesting. This game is much closer than it looks. He has enough to put down 2 creatures to the right of Jericho and then run his Ali into anything to get it killed, and then Jericho comes live back and she can do some work. Bring in the memory chip even. See if he feels that that is a good play or not. I think that's the best play right now, honestly. I don't think the 1 Amber is going to make a huge difference. You take the Amber with the Jericho, you do your damage there, and then run your Ali into one of the, like, you could even run it into the Tylix beam buckler. Let it die, and then you have your memory chip in play, and you get to start archiving stuff. If you hit the beam buckler, then you basically are lucky in the fact that you, okay. They decided it was more important to kill the Yancey gang that had 3 damage on it, and now he's giving him 2 spaces to basically grow into, instead of like trading and letting Navigator Ali die. Mm. If he had ran the Ali into the beam buckler and let the Yancey gang live, then he would have been able to center his Jericho and play like the memory chip or something for value, and then like not allow Z to really grow anymore. Z is now seeing how hard it is to play this deck, and why maybe he was taking some time with it in the first round. There comes a really sweet card, the Director of ZYX. Extra draw card. If you don't want it, don't put it in your hand to take up space. Just let your archive grow. Retro. Rodion having some connection issues. Tied up at one key each. Is he threatening his second key? There is a Fran in the hand, but it can't be played unless he sacrifices some of his. Well, he has to sacrifice one of his Star Alliance cards. Oh, okay. I forgot that Commander Chan does that. So this Amber Conduction unit is actually doing some work. Definitely not gonna let Star Alliance go crazy on their reaps. Pestering blow to the archive. Here's the Fran to throw some extra amber out. Spreading the love. I think this next turn is a swindle. As much as Z loves swindle, I know that just makes him excited to play it. Thinking hard about that swindle. Thing is, if he goes Martian and tries to bank on the destroy them all to kill that Quixel Stone, the second Quixel Stone has arrived in the hand of Rodion. Whistling dots. Damage across all the board. Setting up for the Mars creature captures one from their own side. So that Whistling Darts is basically setting up this next Martian turn where he can actually make him lose most of his amber to the Mars needs amber. but Rodion is going to make a key here, right? So there's not going to be any amber to steal. Unless Rodion makes a bunch of amber, like decides to go for it, plays the second Quixelstone and reaps out. Looks like that's what he's going to do, and he's going to pay for that. He's going to pay a very heavy toll for that one. Mars needs amber is about to do some serious work, folks. But it looks like Rodion is onto it and he's getting rid of some of the targets. He gets to 10. That's huge. 10 might be too much. Wow, what a great play. The Portuguese powerhouse from Brazil. Looks like he's going to 2-0 again. Who is this guy? Making people take notice. Six amber. Z's gonna pull this. I think Z's still gonna get to pull this one out. And I'm gonna laugh when he does it with Swindle because he hates that card so much. But the standardized testing is gonna be huge too. Like, don't get that twisted, because he can go in and fight the helper bots into Ali, right? Yeah, fight him into Ali. Oh no, because he now has the collector worm, and the collector worm's too big to get rid of anything. I say that Swindle would have been, or they had too much that not the training, the standardized testing would have been monstrous if he could hit it for 4 and 5, but as it sits, it's still pretty good. It's going to hit for quite a bit of amber, so I think Z is going to steal this game back, so it's not going to go 2-0. For some reason, I was thinking that Rodion was already on 2 keys, but he was not. It's getting late here. Collector worm is about to start eating. There goes attack Impulse, getting rid of all the Quixel. All the Quixel be dead. And he passes to Z with 5 amber on the board and threatening to win. Stealth mode is in effect, so the Swindle is off the board. It's like Rodion knew it was coming, so he opted to be counteractive with it. But Z can go into Mars. Yeah, he'd have to go into Mars here, right? Use the collector worm to get back some amber. Get rid of can't get rid of the Val Jericho because the Val Jericho would die to the. Oh, you can't fight with the collector worm anyway. It's stunned. What am I thinking? Yeah, this is an interesting situation for Z. He's not in a great position, but I think maybe he has to go shadows here to put the Umbra on the board to have an extra steal. But no, he can't swindle an Umbra. Like, I don't know. Like, this isn't something that looks good for Z. Maybe Rodion is still gonna win with that timely stealth mode. I think he's got him on the ropes. He's got him on the ropes, but he's not down and out yet. As he digs for solutions. Giving himself the best chance to win. So what is his out here? I think he has a great out here. Like, well, I guess he's good on the idea that like he can't he can't just reap for 3 and win, like because the stun on the Jericho. So how's Rodion gonna get the amber that he needs to be successful? I guess that no safety in numbers is gonna be a big play because that's going to do some work. So he's gonna get to reap for 2. The safety and numbers will give like all that amber back to Z too, though. So I don't know if he wants to do that either. Oh, Z just gave up. Hmm. I think Z could have survived. I mean, I guess he's prolonging the long term because, like, in the end, it's probably gonna go bad. But great game. GG. The Portuguese powerhouse continues to push on. Z gave it a good effort. Tried to turn the game around a couple times, but every time Rodion was able to counter it and flip it back. So, boom, that's it. That's game over, folks. What a game that was, too, man. Sweetness. And now I have to let the timer go for a bit so that Vincent doesn't predict the end of the game. So, that is fun. See if I can get either of them to talk about the game. So, very, very well played. Rodion is playing on another level right now. He has made nothing but great decisions through most of his games, and he is looking like a force in the league. Like he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. So I'll be keeping my eyes out on this Portuguese slash Brazilian powerhouse. I'm adopting him as my Portuguese power since J. Phil didn't make it. But man, what a game. So you know what? Just because I can, I'm going to join this game, and I'm going to play with my friend here, Anxious Pirate. Let me play this deck. Actually, I don't want to play that deck. Let's play this deck. I want to play my egg deck. Alright, I'm going to jump into chat and see if Anxious wants to come hang out as we're going to finish up like this recording. But I'm going to play a game because why not? I'll give you some entertainment if Anxious wants to jump in. It sounds like he's coming. Well, I'll see. Alright, so I'm playing Brend, which is one of my favorite decks. I would jump this up a little bit bigger. What am I playing against here? The Admin of Dead Song. What a cool name. Double Nepenthe Seed. Yeah. Double Control of the Weak. Yeah. Dominator Baubles there, and the Witch of the Eye is there. Ugh. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing here. Library Access. This is a sweet deck. I like it, but I gotta try not to get myself locked out. Guess I'll keep this hand. And I'll play Sanctum. And we'll lead off with a Scrivener. Make him sweat at least a little bit. Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know. We'll see. So he goes Library Access right off the go, so that's bad for me. before the library access nerf to make it purge. Like this deck would have been stupid good. Like it's basically the Witch of the Eye Dominator Bobble control the weak lock, but it has like double Nepenthe Seed, so like even if you get rid of part of it, like he can just go back and get it, and he can just keep pushing. Like deck's pretty gross. Even without even with the single play like library access, I think it's still pretty gross. What's up,
Can you hear me?
Anxious? I can hear you.
Awesome.
I was just telling people how you were trying to be sneaky and hit me up with the old Coda Witch of the Eye Dominator Bobble Control the Weak combo.
Yeah. Well, this is a new a deck that I was looking at buying. It's only like 72 sats, and I was like, oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, this is a good deck.
Whoa.
I was just saying before they nerfed the library access, this deck was straight gas, right? Like
Yeah.
pretty solid deck.
My game's very slow. Have I done anything on your side?
You played library access?
That's it. Nothing else is working.
Nah, I would refresh because it looks like you're disconnected and reconnecting. So this is the actual end. I'm actually recording this. This is actually the end of the Rodion Z matchup, which were both 2-0s with going into the game as 2-0 2-0s. So it was like no
Oh.
neither one of them had suffered a loss yet, and Z got beat 2-zip by Rodion.
Wow.
Rodion is just going nuts, and he makes perfect plays like every time. He's like ridiculously good.
Yeah.
He's picking the good lines, and he's seeing the game at a different level. So it's been really fun to watch him. There you go. You just reconnected. Doc booked in, and then the Fogify.
Yeah. There we go.
All right, cool. Graft. All right, so you're back in the game finally. All right, so I gotta be careful not to let this guy sneak up on me. I don't know how I stop that combo though. It seems like even if I stop it, it's just gonna come back. Like it seems horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible in a good way. Like
Yeah.
it sounds like a goodbye to me.
Yeah. Well, there was this guy was offering, I think, this and a Jenka deck total to about $100 together.
What kind of Genka deck was it?
Well, it's got no aim control at all.
Nah,
but it works. I've always felt like even though I'm behind, I'm still in the game. I won the game 2 keys from behind because I just played. What I do? I did Jenka into Nepsi to get a key abduction back and then won. So.
Oh yeah, that's good. If you have Nepsi with it, it's always pretty good because that's like instant re-gratification on the Martian Generosity and the key abduction. So it's pretty solid.
Yeah. Now the question is, let's just have a look at. I need to kill that thing. I'm not going to keep that alive. Let's kill that one. And the question is, what do we control the week? I actually think. Let's try that. I know there is. No, I'm not too terrified. Oh, there is Ghost Hawks. Well.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, wait. How have they had their 2 games? I thought I've only had 2 games so far.
It's the first game of week 3 because their group finished before everybody.
Oh,
so
okay.
as long as your group is like finishing ahead of schedule, you guys can start scheduling the next week. I don't care, but I just don't want people to fall behind schedule because then we'll be way too long in the league. Like going forward, I think we're gonna adjust it to make it more brackety for the league part, and then more. That way we can do more qualifiers because I think qualifiers are what keep people more interested, right? The chance to get into it, right? So I don't know. We have a lot of talking to do about how we want to structure going forward because this is cool and all, and I'm enjoying getting all this content and stuff like that. But I think for the majority of the people, they would rather be trying to play it, right? So maybe having a tournament of champions at the end is a better way to do it than to have a league qualifying for a full league. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah. I understand. Yeah.
I don't know. But we'll figure it out, and whatever we do, it will be awesome because that's what we
Yeah.
do. That's what we do. All right, so check this play out. You're gonna love it. All right,
Okay.
all right. So
I'm ready.
here's the Faust,
Mm-hmm.
because Faust is just great, right? And
Oh,
then
you got Brachus.
here comes Brachus, because Brachus is cool, and he's gonna put one on Faust because Faust wants to help his own cause. Then we're gonna play this because it's good, and then we're gonna play this because we want to protect all that amber because it's juicy, and then we're gonna play the most busted egg in the game. Boom, boom, boom.
Wait a second. Oh my goodness.
Busted egg in the game. And now we will end turn. Actually, you want to end my turn? Of course, and I'll just kill my egg. Because I want to draw it again. And you know what? The other egg in my deck? My other egg in my deck has two amber and a capture.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, my eggs are great. Best eggs in best Saurian eggs in the game. They grow great with my Amber Captura and my Fabian.
Yeah.
I've had games where like people thought they were about to win and then like they come out and like I just like steal all their Amber back. Like,
Silly.
it's fun.
That's silly. That's silly. I need to kill that thing. That thing is not staying
Nah, I wouldn't leave it around either.
around. Capture a few.
Slows me down.
The question is, do I really want to nap into a week? I think I really do. I think it'll be funny.
I think you should be doing it. That's like the combo right now, right?
Yeah, but I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, let's put you in Untamed, therefore I can just keep you from killing my.
That's fair.
Which is the eye. Yeah.
That's fair. So we're gonna let's see. How are we gonna do this? I'm not gonna play this because I don't want to. I can play this because this is on par with where it needs to be.
Yeah, you're gonna kill my Witch of the Eye, yeah.
And then end turn, or do you want end turn? Yeah, I still have to kill one of my guys though first, so it kind of does.
Oh, which guy did you kill first? Oh, the Squire Alice. Oh, yes. If only I could put out something a bit smaller, hey?
That is the goal for right now, but like you also have to be able to do it smaller in dis, which I don't think you can. You don't have anything small in dis that can get underneath me, so I'm good with that.
No, yeah, true. I can put out a logo sky power too, though.
Well, yeah, it's fine, but then you're not control the weak locking me.
No, very true. I am going to probably go control. I can go the dis combo again. Even though, just get myself.
Get the value here. I like the value. Frost will still keep you off key, but it does slow.
Although.
Oh no.
Maybe I don't worry. Maybe I just kill off the Faust.
You could kill the Faust. The Faust is definitely not a good thing, but giving me a turn unimpeded might be bad for you.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's up to you. Like I don't want to shape your game, but we're just doing open commentary, so I'm not gonna lie to you about like a thing. Like the Faust is great, but keeping me slowed is probably best for you. Like, all right. So I mean, your witch is gonna die this turn, so let's make sure I get super value out of this turn. Kill that, and turn. Get rid of that stupid witch. Let my deck do what my deck does. Damn it. But he has so much recursion that I'm sure I'll see the witch again. Wow, I didn't notice that. I didn't pay attention.
Yeah.
Shadow Self in Logos is pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. Do you have a Novu Archaeologist too?
Novu. Wait. I don't think so.
No, I was gonna say if you did, this deck would be dope. Like That's the dream right there. Like I have a deck
Yeah,
called Restaflow something or other or whatever. And like it has the control of the weak lock in it, but the thing that people don't know is that I have a Novu in my logo suite with it as well. And a lot of times they'll worry about the witch, but they'll forget about the Novu, and then
yeah.
I could still get my lock off that way. So it's kind of fun. Like I like it. Let's see, what am I gonna do here? Shadow Stuff is kind of annoying. I could deal it.
Okay, I wasn't sure quite entirely what that card was for a moment. I had to look it up.
Which one?
Which one? Novu. I haven't
Oh,
seen it.
Novu.
I don't see it.
Yeah,
It's
Novu
not common.
Archaeologist is like Witch of the Eye for
Yeah.
logos. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I've been playing the game for a while, and it's like I've been doing commentary for a while, and it's like I know people don't think I play very much, but I do play a lot. I just never get to play
Hmm.
in tournaments because I'm usually commentating, which is kind of a bummer. All right, there's that a commandeer, and then we're gonna free market because it seems like value.
Yeah.
Do that. And then we're going to play. Do I want to play that? I don't know if I do. Let me make sure I don't have a mutant out here somewhere. Alright, I do not have any mutants. You don't have any mutants, so this is pure
Okay.
value. Choose a creature. I'll pick that guy. And then I get to draw a card. Get to do all the fun stuff. And now I can use. Let's see. We'll.
Saurians is a bit gross.
Yeah.
3 Ludos? Man.
I Ludo a lot.
Right.
And he just keeps capturing every time he fights, so he's pretty dope. Makes a big target at some point, but that's okay. Because as long
Yeah.
as Ludo's on the board, it's pretty sweet. So now I get all my amber back from that. Yeah, feels good. I love this deck. uh, and as the people can see, my next turn is going to be absolutely foul.
Yeah, my hand's not so great.
This deck bangs, man. Like it's not a very high SAS deck, but this is one of those decks that I think plays well above its SAS level. Because like Saurian Egg is never gonna get love in SAS, and like my Saurian Eggs are great. Like my Saurian Eggs will make you feel like Saurian Eggs are good, and they're not, but these are.
Yeah, agreed. The thing is that it's even you know what it is. There is value in doing this because I'm not going to let you play Saurians next time. I'm
Yeah.
going to let you play Untamed again.
Yeah. There you go. I would have totally been going back to Saurians, by the way. So that was the right play. I do have a Flume though, so that way I don't have to lose anything else.
Faust.
But that's all I got. That's the sad thing. Poor little guy. You were a sacrifice.
I didn't even realize your amber got that fast.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't realize your amber got up that high.
My amber is insane.
What am I supposed to do here? This hand is not what ideal. I think regardless of value, I have to just kill off this Faust.
Yeah, Fast is pretty bad. He doesn't.
Even though I didn't get through my deck, I just needed to.
Yeah, the Faust is absolutely gross. But now here comes the Amber Captura, and now I'm going to make it hurt.
Yep.
Here's your favorite boy. Whoop. And here comes the other. Whoop.
So yeah, today I was testing a bunch of stuff. So I was testing Jenka, I was testing this control the weak combo. Next I was going to be testing a bunch of Quicksilstone combo decks, just to see what else is out there that exists. Man, there's not. The thing is that I'm looking at my deck and after this turn, my turn. Well, this is not even going to be a good turn, but the next turns are going to be worse.
And I get to recycle my egg. It's so good.
That is very cool. Oh my goodness, these eggs are ridiculous.
Can I make people a believer in the Saurian eggs? maybe not you.
I just
Maybe not your
have
Saurian egg. Oh, look at
to
that.
play cards. Just have to play the cards.
Mm.
Oh man, that's.
Let's go back to Saurian. The Saurian's been fun. So check out this dude. This dude's pretty sweet too. I like him.
Is he the dude that makes action? No.
No, he's the guy that like when you fight, it makes it so you can't reap, and when
Yeah.
you reap, you can't fight. So like, and he's like Nero. So like, yeah. Let's burn it all down. Woo. um, let's take this one. Let's just take this one to the house, I guess. I don't feel like I have to do much else. I get to move one amber from you and put it on you. Hold that, ape. In turn. If you want in turn, yeah, I do. Bye bye, ape. Thanks for
yeah.
Thanks for holding that amber.
You didn't rate with the Ludo or fight with him.
Did I not? I might have missed it.
Yeah. Well, this is kind of.
I got ahead of myself.
Oh, wait a second. I did have Nepseed.
You do have Nepseed.
No.
What are you gonna do? Kick me out of Saurians again?
No. So, play cards. Yeah, let me think of this again. Yeah, this is actually what a couple weeks ago. Like every week, I kind of look for a different.
Kia Dis is Kia Dis is the one card that I don't want to see you play. It's the one card that like in your deck I'm like, if he plays Kia Dis, that's like screws up my whole game because I can't be as aggressive as I want to be. So until I see Kia Dis, I play aggressive, and then like when you play Kia Dis, then I go uh-oh. But then I just hope I have one of my 3 Ludos on the board so you don't get your amber back. Right now I have bookends, so I'm pretty happy. Oh, and you're gonna give me a free turn? Ooh.
Yeah, there's nothing I could do. Oh, I was in Lego, so.
Yeah.
I had no other way to call you.
I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight this guy so that you can't reap because that seems really
I want to do
good.
that. Okay.
Yeah, so then you can't do that, and then I can just reap, 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 reap. Take this amber, put this on. Who's gonna? Oh, you're gonna die. That stinks.
Entire game. I only just drew it this turn.
Yeah, I should have took it off of him and put it somewhere else, but I messed up there. Reap. Yeah, I'm good with that. That's 8. Yeah, there you go. 1 amber back. And
Yeah, I've only just drawn my
key to this.
this key to it.
Yeah. Bad thing about key to dis is that it takes a turn to get active, which means that you never really have a chance to blow it up the way you want to. Like people can plan around a key of dis. It's not like Gateway where it just comes out and blasts you. That's the worst.
No.
Oh, look at you shredding me down. Sweet. Sweet sickness. Alright, so I guess this turn I have to do something clever. What is clever here?
Wow. Anymore. Mine's cut out.
Let me think here.
You're back. There you go.
Yeah, I think that. How do I do this?
See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a reverse legacy Ludo in this.
Ooh, dangerous. Alright, so we're gonna reap, which sucks because I'm gonna steal 2 from you, but you're gonna just take that back. I'm gonna reap this guy.
My
And then we're gonna
goodness.
play free markets. And we're going to get amber. We're going to damage, and we'll put it on that guy. And then we're going to play cleansing wave.
I'm getting railed.
We're gonna put damage on that guy. And then we're gonna heal it. So that was funny. And I'll end turn. Yeah, I'll end turn. And we'll kill the shred.
Wow. What an interesting game this was.
18 ever. What's up, Rich?
Hey, what's up?
I am streaming, so you are being recorded right now. As I'm okay. I could probably end the recording now. Thanks for watching, guys. That was just basically buffer material at the end, so Vincent couldn't cry about the fact that like when it's a 2-0 that he knows because the time runs out right after the 2-0. So thanks for following if you're still watching and we were enjoying this game. And my Saurian eggs dominated yet again. So whoop.
Yep.
See you guys later.